Hi, my name is Gina, and I have a story to share. I was in college and had been dating this guy for about 2 months when he asked me to go down to the Moab area and hike a slot canyon with him. It's the mid-90s, I'm all, yeah, I'm totally outdoorsy, let's go. Inside, kind of freaking out. Anyway, he came to pick me up at 5 in the morning, and we drove down to meet up with some of his friends who had stayed overnight the night before. So they're still getting ready when we got there. So we decided to go over to a grocery store and pick up some supplies. Now, like I said, I was freaking out a little bit, didn't really know what to expect, wasn't super prepared. So in that situation, I just think, okay, I just don't want to be hungry. So I loaded up. Like I got granola bars and lunch stuff and trail mix, because that's what you eat when you're hiking, and just different stuff like that. So I loaded it all up and some water and everything. So we get to the checkout and he offers to pay. And I'm like, yeah, this is a date, you should totally pay, which was great. So he paid, and I felt a little bad because I knew, he drove all the way down there. That's a lot of gas. He lived with his grandparents, so, money was an issue. However, he offered, so I'm like, right on, we'll take you up on it. So we went back over to meet up with his friends, and they decided that they wanted to go to breakfast, which was fine because everybody was hungry, and I was hungry too. So worried about the food again. So he goes over to his buddy and says in Spanish, "Ya gaste todo mi dinero por esta triste chica," which means I just spent all my money on this sad, pitiful, sorry girl. So I turned to him and I said, "I brought money, I'll pay." His face like totally dropped. He looks at me and says, "Do you speak Spanish?" And I said, "Yeah, I took 4 years in high school." Well, his buddy is like rolling on the floor at this point. And I said, "It's no big deal. I'll pay, if you don't have any money. I brought money down." So he's just like, "Okay, let's just go to breakfast." I mean, super, super embarrassed. Now, I didn't take offense to it because, I don't know, no big deal. Let's just go hike. So we ate breakfast. Somebody else ended up paying. It was fine. And the rest of the day went off without him disparaging me in front of his friends in Spanish. So it was a successful day. But the story turns out even better than that, because I ended up marrying him a year and a half later. And the Spanish skills do come in handy when we want to speak to each other without the kids knowing what we're saying. So it all worked out in the end.